Ambode has been speaking this day. I don't know why he's speaking. He's been speaking these days, and he's been saying how he was removed. You have removed. You are removed. You are no longer the governor. When you were expected to speak, then a lot of people were speaking on your behalf. But when you were expected to speak, you didn't speak. I don't know what you speaking now and talking and saying, telling us the reason why you were removed. I don't think it has anything to do with what is going on again. Even if you were there, you still spend your 8 years and will still leave. And he said he constructed 22 roads in Alimosho and refused to award any of the contracts to Aregbesola and co. And second reason is that I insisted that contracts that had been awarded to party leaders under Fashola must be executed before they can be awarded new contracts under my regime. I wanted to phase out downfalls and area boys from the streets of Lagos and introduce smarter means of transportation without area boys and nagberos. And again, another reason is that I refuse to part the budget with 10% for House of Assembly members led by Bayo Oshinowo and Mudashiru Obasa. I refuse to grant the concession of 4th Mainland Bridge to Tinubu's high-tech. I refuse to increase the amount of money being paid from the state revenue to Tinubu through Alpha Beta from 10% to 20%. I think it is now 15%. I mean, how many percent now? I developed Ekpe. Ekpe was never in their master plan. I refuse to support Aregbesola and Bayo Oshinowo senatorial ambitions because they are not Lagosians. I refuse to use Lagos state funds to finance Osun elections. I oppose Tinubu's succession plan, which we see his son Seyi Tinubu becoming the next governor of Lagos State after me. Okay, sponsored by Ambode Support Group. I think bygone is bygone. They have they have done their worst, and you have already served your tenure. A lot of people know what is happening, and the worst part of it is that they will still come and blame you. And meanwhile, they know where their problem is coming from, so they still celebrate what is happening in Lagos. So, to me, all these talks are unnecessary because you just got to move on. Just have to move on. Nobody stays forever. Nobody occupies a position forever, just like you are. Even those ones that you are accusing that the reason why they remove you, they will not be there forever. One day they will be out of it. Lagos Lagos state government has been, they've messed it up. They've messed it up so seriously. Finally, the hidden truth has been brought to light. Tinubu has many scandals attached to his name and is not a credible candidate for the 2023 presidential elections. And they have come out to say that he made his money by building people. He made his money by building people. Why are people still complaining? Those things haunting the man in Tinubu and seeing him too far from becoming the next president. So acknowledged, let's present and vote credible true leader. Tinubu has proven over time to be a kingmaker and a serial dictator. No doubt about Ambode's stories, though Ambode chose peaceful slavery to painful freedom. And you refuse to remove the tankers on the streets of Ajegunle and the Oshodi Badagry Road. That sucks. We know Tinubu as the most selfish and greedy politician in the history of Nigerian democracy. I know Tinubu as man who possesses power of dominating others. I know Tinubu as man who doesn't take advice from anybody. I know Tinubu who wants others to worship him but don't have respect for another. Nigerians, be wise. We said a lot about Buhari lifestyle in 2015. Nobody wants to listen. Say no to such leaders who only have regard for themselves. Why were these exposures not made at the time of your re-election if it is not after thoughts? As I said, that when he was supposed to speak, he didn't speak. Now you are speaking. I don't think it's going to be relevant because what you are saying, it is not strange to many people. It's not strange to many people, but the deed has been done. This is coming late, Your Excellency. You were performing governor, no doubt. Tinubu is not my friend anyway, but please, since you didn't tell us anything when the going was good and during last general elections, just forget about it. It is a diversionary story. He's not gonna become president if majority of youth agree. Ambode, you are highly appreciated. We knew something was wrong, and we know Tinubu never wanted any good for Nigerians. Now he wants to be president and turn the whole country to area boys. with bandits already turning into something else. Nigerians should open their eyes well. Oh. Ambode, to every land Lagosian, you are still the best, and you remain the best for every learned Lagosian. And you expect him to work when he become the president of Nigeria, right? Nigerians should be wise. I rest my case. Hey, didn't you tell us the story since? Why didn't you tell us the story since? Why now? We know the truth. There is truth in this write-up. This same thing will happen if we vote him or vote them as president. So let's opt for the VP. Propaganda. There is the source. Where is the source of this? You conjure the narrative in your face. Face me, I slap you room and said it was written by faceless Ambode support group. Only gullible ones will believe you. Really? Only there's no doubt now. This thing is glaring to everybody, whether he says this or not. This man wants to do the same at the center so that he can be changing them at will. God will not allow that to happen. I want Tinubu Nyash to be continued opening. I learned that when Buhari visited his house sometime during campaign, he asked him if he's selling cars. Ambode, you are man of God. All this unreasonable plan proposed to you just to please one individual as detriment of at the detriment of other people. May God bless you, and I want to say flawlessly, confidently, believe you, me, you will never lack politically, economically, and indeed diplomatically. You know that the country is just has been bastardized. You don't even know who to trust, who to believe, and who is saying the truth. All these allegations bordering on corruption and economic sabotage should have been forwarded to EFCC and ICPC by you for further investigation and prosecution when it happened, and not for you to wait this long for propaganda's sake. The petition that Dejade Yonju and his group wrote about the bullion van that everybody saw, how far have they treated the case? Has EFCC done anything about it? So you guys should just forget it. Even if he had said anything, what would they do? All the allegations, at least the ones that Nigerians know, the bullion van of the thing, what did they do? Did anything come out of it? No. Please, did the Ambode mention all the PS he retired before their time? They are powerful and strong stakeholders in Lagos State government too. No wonder Tinubu moved against his second term bid, performing so well. Are they campaigning for Tinubu or abuse? Nigerians, please be wise. The same way, the same was with the so-called Buhari that made him president. Well done for all your beautiful efforts. I personally love you and pray God expose them more now and even in future. One of the best governors Lagos had. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter.